I am talking about International Higher School of Medicine, the brand for medical education in Kyrgyzstan, Bishkek. Kyrgyzstan is safe for the students, top-notch hostel and the food support for all our Indian students. Because IHSM believes academics first always. IHSM has Indian faculty. Namaste everyone. Let's talk about something truly important for every Indian student dreaming of becoming a doctor. Choosing the right medical university abroad. When it comes to MBBS outside India, there are hundreds of options across dozens of countries. But among them all, there is one university that stands out, not just for the location or infrastructure, but because of its academic excellence, Indian student support system, and most importantly, its track record in FMGE and other licensing exams. I am talking about International Higher School of Medicine, the brand for medical education in Kyrgyzstan, Bishkek. So now, where is IHSM and what is Kyrgyzstan like? IHSM is located right in the capital city of Kyrgyzstan, Bishkek. This beautiful country lies in the heart of Central Asia, bordered by Kazakhstan, China, Tajikistan and Uzbekistan. It's a mountain-rich country with 93% of the land above 1,000 meters, giving it some of the world's most famous stunning views. From glaciers to rivers, to the world-famous Lake Issyk-Kul, which is the second largest mountain lake in the world after Lake Titicaca. The climate is another plus. Sunny for nearly 322 days a year, but hot summers, cold winters and a clean, dry atmosphere. Bishkek itself is safe, calm, modern and full of parks, museums, cultural centers and a rich history. And here is something that gives Indian parents peace of mind. Kyrgyzstan is safe for the students. It's politically stable, welcoming to Indians and has a strong bilateral relationship with India. So yes, you are wondering whether your child will feel secure at home. The answer is absolutely yes. Now, what makes IHSM so special? IHSM was established in 2003 and over the past 20 plus years, it has trained thousands of successful doctors, many of whom are now working in India, completing postgraduate courses and practicing abroad as well as India. IHSM is globally recognized with registrations from WHO, WDOMS, FAMR, WFME, AMEE, AMSC and ECFMG USA. And most importantly, the National Medical Commission of India. This means your MBBS degree from IHSM is valid in India, in the US and around the world. You are eligible to appear for foreign medical graduate exam or in the future national exit test or even in United States medical licensing exam known as USMLE. When we talk about a university quality of education, it is all about accreditations and rankings. So accreditation is the backbone of any university quality. So IHSM has earned independent institutional accreditation by AAOBO and international institutional accreditation from IAAR and program accreditation in general medicine, both national as well as international, and residency program accreditation in multiple specialties including surgery, OBG, family medicine and orthopedics. And master level public health program accreditation also is a specialty of IHSM, and independent agency for accreditation and ranking certificate what we have achieved in 2023. So all these are the accreditations which explains how qualitative education, infrastructure and the IHSM is. So these are not just stamps, they are proof that IHSM meets global standards in medical education. From faculty quality to curriculum structure, student rights and clinical exposure, IHSM is on top. Now, Once you choose, IHSM will be your college of choice for study medicine abroad. The basic question which will arise, what is about accommodation and Indian mess? A home away from home is what we call as IHSM. One of the things we are proudest of a IHSM is a top-notch hostel and the food support for all our Indian students. We offer separate hostel for boys and girls, all of which are clean, spacious and well maintained, and they are absolutely monitored by CCTV 24/7 for your safety. And all these hostels as well as Indian mess completely managed by Indian teams, including wardens and housekeeping staff. So as I already mentioned, each hostel is attached to an Indian mess. We serve fresh Indian meals every day, including vegetarian and non-vegetarian options, so students don't feel homesick or lose focus due to their poor diet. So because we believe food, safety and comfort should never be a distraction for a medical student studying in IHSM. With IHSM, you will feel supported in every way, so you can focus entirely on becoming a great doctor from our university. So after basic needs are satisfied, like food, accommodation and safety, the most important thing is why IHSM for MBBS abroad? Because IHSM believes academics first always. So let's talk about what really matters. What really matters in abroad universities is the education quality. So every university abroad nowadays provides hostel and food. But the real reason students go abroad is for education, right? Quality of education. And that's where IHSM shines with uncompromising academic quality. We don't just offer a curriculum, we deliver it with a purpose. So here is how. First, I want to tell you that IHSM has Indian faculty, teaches all the subjects in complete first and second year so that our students has a strong basic sciences knowledge. And students are given a printed material. Students are given question banks and also animated e-learning content from Prosium, and also other options are available as too. And student access dedicated question banks for foreign medical graduate exam or in the future national exit test as well as for United States medical licensing exam. So at IHSM, every topic is explained in depth, both offline during the class as well as online via recorded lectures. So this combination builds a strong foundation in basic sciences like anatomy, physiology, biochemistry, pathology, pharmacology and microbiology, and prepares the students for clinical challenges ahead after the third year onwards. One of the unique selling proposition for IHSM is having its own hospital, that is Vedanta Medical Center. So IHSM has its own teaching hospital named as Vedanta, a modern 80-bedded medical facility equipped for cardiac surgery and stunting, general surgery and trauma care, emergency services, gynecology, prosthetics and more, inpatient and outpatient services and fully functional ICU. So this is not just a hospital for the patient, this is the core clinical training site for the IHSM students. So students can do the clinical rotations, observerships and gain hands-on exposure in the real-world medical settings, a crucial part of becoming a well-rounded doctor by IHSM. One of the most important, breathtaking part of IHSM is having a well-maintained clinical simulation center. That is the reason we believe practice before you perform. So IHSM also has a state-of-the-art clinical simulation center, fully aligned with medical standards of Kyrgyz Republic as well as international guidelines. So our simulation center include high-tech phantoms and mannequins, VR and computer-based simulators, medical models for every system and specialty. So recently I have visited the simulation center personally and I really can't believe my eyes. That is how the simulation center is, with all the modern facilities, whatever is required to become the best doctor from IHSM. So all our students perform clinical procedures in a realistic but safe environment before moving into the real patient care by our simulation center. So this builds a clinical confidence to all our students. This builds decision-making skills for our students, crisis response and teamwork in the healthcare. So the simulation center is integrated into the curriculum of IHSM for every clinical department, whatever we teach. Now the most important part of the abroad medical education is the FMGE and the National Exit Test coaching. So the IHSM has the major advantage in this. What really makes IHSM a game changer for every Indian student is our on-campus FMGE next preparation. So here is how it works. In 6th and 7th semester onwards, the students are taught core clinical subjects like internal medicine, surgery, OBG, pediatrics by the top Indian national faculty visiting our campuses. Mainly in the 9th and 10th semesters, we call it as the final year of their med school. After university classes finish by 1 p.m., FMGE sessions run from 2 p.m. to 9:30 p.m. every day across the final year. So all the 19 subjects of FMGE or in the future National Exit Test are covered in depth with subject-wise tests and doubt-clearing sessions, and core mentoring is our specialty at IHSM. By the time our students graduate, the students are completely exam ready. So that is why IHSM FMGE results are unmatched. Our students are now working in government and private hospitals, completing post-graduation and serving all across India. Whether Delhi or Chennai, Mumbai or Guwahati, Hyderabad or Jaipur, you will find IHSM graduate everywhere. So after listening to all this, why choose IHSM? Let's give a final thoughts. When you are choosing to study MBBS abroad, don't just look at buildings. Look at the outcomes. Look at the academic systems, quality faculty, FMG as well as next support and clinical training. This is what is important to become a best doctor. So at IHSM, always we say that education comes first. Therefore, Indian faculty supports every student. There is an FMGE next coaching inbuilt within the curriculum in the final year. Safety, food and lifestyle are fully cared for, and your journey from MBBS students to licensed doctor is made smooth and absolutely successful. So IHSM is not just a university, it's a complete ecosystem to make you the best doctor you can be. So join IHSM and let your medical dream take a flight.